Greetings and dear respected audience. This is Esther Mala, your firstly and successful global educator, corporate trainer, SDG, ASG, and technology enthusiast from Malaysia. As you know, we had been doing this Sustainable Development Goal forum for the past, this is the third successful year with the support from all our educators, academicians, experts, from all over the world. And I would like to thank every one of you, each and every one of you, for your tremendous contribution towards the global audience and join hands with us to support, to work towards achieving all these sustainable goals, development goals. So in this forum today, we have Dr. Anjum Qureshi, our project leader for Real Talk with Experts, a Sustainable Development Goal Forum. And I wish to also congratulate her for a third successful year moderating and handling this Sustainable Development Goal Forum. And today, we are privileged to have her and also Dr. Gloria to be our honorable, respected panelist today. Yeah, she's such a supportive person and she's a wonderful academician. And Dr. Gloria is from Nigeria. She's the founder of AWTE, a walk through education. And there's many more things. She's also like a philanthropist. Okay, she do a lot of social service, especially in academic area. So for this, without much ado, I would like to invite Dr. Anjum Qureshi to take over the floor to start our forum. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Esther, and I would like to welcome our esteemed panelist, Dr. Gloria, today on this forum. Welcome, Dr. Gloria. And yes, as you said, it's really true that we are in the third year of our sessions, and we could reach here only because of the cooperation that we had from all our panelists who have joined with us today. And this is the SDG forum in which we talk about various topics that are related to SDGs. And today we are here with, again, a very interesting topic on reduced inequalities in leadership and management. Because we know that when reduced inequalities in management, it ensures that the opportunities are available to everyone, regardless of the gender, background, or the social status. And when leadership is inclusive, there will be diverse perspectives that will come together and it will lead to better decision making and it will help in formation of stronger teams. Similarly, when there is fair representation in management fields, it builds a workplace where every voice is valued and respected. To carry forward the discussion, I would like to have just one question for Dr. Gloria. What structural barriers do you think prevent equal access to leadership roles? And how can organizations redesign their systems to promote fairness and inclusivity?
Thank you very much for that wonderful question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So, structural barriers often arise from deeply ingrained organizational norms and historical inequalities. These include biased recruitment processes, informal networking that favors certain groups, lack of mentorship opportunities for marginalized talents, and rigid promotion criteria that value the diverse skill sets. So I'm going to use Nigeria as a case study here. So in Nigeria, structural barriers that hinder equal access to leadership roles are deeply rooted in historical, social, and organizational factors. This includes norms, favoritism, or who you know, recruitment practices, lack of clear succession planning, and unequal access to education and professional networks. Women persons, as in women, persons with disabilities and marginalized communities are often excluded from leadership pipelines because organizational criteria emphasize outdated metrics of experience and availability, which inadvertently favor privileged groups. So, to redesign systems for fairness, organizations can adopt transparent recruitment and promotion policies, ensure merit-based assessment, and make sure that they are coupled with diversity benchmarks and implement flexible work arrangement that accommodates caregiving responsibilities and disability needs. And mentorship and sponsorship programs targeted at underrepresented groups can actively support their progression. And finally, embedding diversity goals into organizational strategy, not just token representation, but signal institutional commitment to inclusion. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful answer. Yes, of course, when we talk about diverse representation and when we talk about inequality, sometimes we think only about the gender inequalities. But yes, as you said, there are different kind of people. We sometimes even forget, like those who are physically disabled, those who are coming from very remote areas. There are many kind of people that are coming in, and in an organization, it really depends on the leader how they structure it. In fact, whenever we are working in an organization, we prefer that the leader should be such that he should be the leader, not becoming the boss. Once he tries to become the boss, then it is like everyone is just scared of being there. Though we may be earning a lot, but we want to be having peace of mind in such
Mhm.
atmospheres. Yes, of course, that is really a wonderful answer. So to continue with this, I would just like to know something more from you. Like, how can leadership development programs? Because we were just discussing about how leadership is important. So, how leadership development programs be reimagined to support diverse talent, particularly women, person with disabilities, and socially or economically marginalized groups?
Okay, thank you very much. I would say that leadership programs often reflect a one size fits all approach that's favoring candidates with prior elite education, social networks, and financial resources. So, to support diverse talents, programs must be accessible, flexible, and context sensitive. So, this can include offering scholarship or stipends to remove financial barriers, using digital platforms for wider reach, and designing curricula that address intersectional challenges such as gender biases, disability inclusion, or rural urban disparities. Moreover, programs should integrate mentorship from diverse leaders who serve as relatable role models and incorporates experiential learning that empowers marginalized groups to practice leadership in real world scenarios. So, by nurturing confidence and capacity alongside technical skills, these programs make leadership attainable for all. I hope that answered your question.
Okay, yes, of
So,
course. If we talk about the programs, Yeah, please continue.
Hello, Dr. Arjun, I can't hear
Yeah,
you.
please continue.
Okay, I just rounded off. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Well, as you said, yes, about the programs that we are having, that should be flexible, they should be accessible by everyone. In fact, if you want to, especially if you want to promote this equality among the different groups, I mean, the different diverse talents, because everyone has some or the other kind of talent. It is even when we talk about the person with disabilities, just a few days ago, just last week, I think, yeah, this is just 1 week, exactly 1 week. I went to an event, and that was International Day of Disability. It was just last week, and I went for that event, and I saw how beautifully the kids were performing. It was really very good. It was so heart touching. And yes, of course, even on that, even the people were talking about why we should be having inclusivity, inclusive education. That was really a great message given through that program. And yes, so nextly, I would like to know from you, like, what role do data transparency and accountability play in reducing inequalities within leadership pipelines and decision-making positions?
Hmm. That's another amazing question, and also a tricky one. Inequality persists partly because organizations often lack reliability or representation, promotional rates, and attrition among underrepresented groups. I'll also use Nigeria as a case study here. Limited disclosure of gender and disability statistics in private and public sectors creates an opaque environment where progress is hard to measure. So transparent data allows organizations to identify gaps, monitor progress, and hold leaders accountable. For example, publishing dashboards on gender representations at different levels or tracking promotion cycles by socioeconomic background creates evidence for targeted interventions. Accountability mechanisms such as linking diversity outcomes to executive performance evaluation or board oversight ensure that diversity isn't just how will I put it, aspirational, but measurable and actionable. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, it should be measurable and actionable. And when we talk about leadership position, yes, of course, the leaders of an organization, they really play a great role in ensuring data transparency. Of course, when data transparency is there, everyone will have trust. And of course, when it is there, accountability will automatically it will come in. And when everyone is aware about what is happening around, so and when they have the trust on their organization, when they have the trust on their administration, then yes, it is very easy to reduce the inequalities. And just one more thing, one more question that I have for you is, how can leaders intentionally build organization cultures that challenge bias, that encourage diverse perspectives, and empower underrepresented voice at the decision making table?
Mm. Thank you very much. Yeah. Leaders shape culture by setting norms, expectations, and incentives. For example, in Nigeria, organizational cultures often unconsciously reproduce biases through hierarchical, male dominated networks, unfortunately, or informal decision making cycles. So, intentional culture building starts with awareness and training. Leaders must understand the subtle form of bias that affect decision making. They can create inclusive forums where diverse voices are actively invented and recognized, and establish feedback loops that encourage critique of decisions, and celebrating diverse perspective publicly, promoting equitable participation in strategic discussions, and rewarding behaviors that model inclusion can help normalize diversity. So over time, this strengthens a culture where underrepresented voices are not just present, but empowered to influence outcomes. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gloria. That was again a wonderful answer. And in fact, yes, as you said, because leaders, they can surely build an inclusive culture. For this, they have to challenge the biases, they have to ensure fair and transparent response opportunities, and they have to actively involve diverse voices into decision making. There is a need to create safe spaces for dialogue, to model respectful behavior, and empowering
Yeah.
the underrepresented groups to participate confidently and meaningfully. And I must say that was really a great discussion, and especially as we talked about reducing inequalities, and we know that it is somewhere related to SDG 10. So when this reducing inequalities in leadership, it directly supports SDGs 10 by ensuring that people from all backgrounds get equal chances to participate in the decision making. And when leadership is more inclusive and diverse, it will help in removing discrimination. It will promote fairness in institution, and this will create a more just society where opportunities and benefits are shared more equally. Doctor, so this was all I actually what I had from my side. Doctor Esther, are you
Yeah.
there? Doctor Esther? I think Dr. Esther is busy, or might be she has some
Mm.
network issues. So Dr. Gloria,
Yeah.
anything more that you would like to share on this? Your
Mm.
experience with this?
Yeah. In terms of leadership, right? Okay, so I would say, in my experience as a leader, I would say to be a leader is not easy.
Yes.
Um, Being a leader is just like being a servant, because ironically, you are serving others, not leading. So, but in a situation whereby you want to lead, that means you have to be very rigid, and um, leadership position that is not flexible won't bear a better fruit, because it will serve as if you are bullying your people under you. So you have to just make it flat, be flexible, and be a servant leader. So being a servant leader is just the best way to lead. So that's the only thing I'll have to say about leadership.
Yeah, that was really good. As you said, be a servant leader, but most of the
Yeah.
times, like what we observe in most of the institution, the leader of the institution, he expects that everyone should only listen to him or her.
Mm,
Uh, the means whoever is the boss, all the others should only listen to him. Like whatever
no.
he or she says is correct. And there are many institutions where the people are just scared, very much scared to talk to the leader, to the head of the institution. So, what do you feel
Yeah.
about it?
How- I would say that that's not a good way or ideal way to lead, because you're kind of creating fear, putting
Yeah.
fears in the hearts of people working under you. And I would say that when this kind of leadership will lead to pretense, because all your workers, people that are working under you, will pretend to be good, and behind you they will do the opposite. So to if you want your organization to stand, you have to be a servant leader. You work along with the people you're leading. In fact, I would say let them suggest some. Most times people, just like you said, people will always want to be the boss. They want to say this what should happen. It must happen this way. It must happen. No, I think for you to be a good leader, you must be a good listener. You take corrections, because nobody is perfect. Do not be too rigid. You have to be very flexible, so that in case there is any kind of adjustment, you take correction immediately instead of trying to prove that you are correct all the time.
Yeah, that's really true. As a leader, you have to be a good listener, you have to be flexible, and you can't be rigid. Because if we concentrate on this, then yes, organizations will never, progress. And in such cases, even the people working over there, there are greater chances that there are differences start arising between the people. It's okay that we have difference in views or opinions, but differences between the people, when it starts creeping in, so no organizations can grow into it. And yes, of course, to have this to harmony and peace, and an organization, the leaders really play a big role. So thank you, Dr. Gloria. It was great interacting with you, and especially talking about leadership and management from a leader, like
Thank you
you,
very much.
very well. Like you are not only just an educator, but also the founder of a wonderful organization which has joined educators from all over the globe. And the sessions that you have, that are really amazing. And you're really doing great work. So thank you, Dr.
Thank,
Gloria, for joining us,
thank,
and keep
thank you
continuing
very
this.
much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Happy
Thank you.
to be here.
Oh, she got disconnected. Dr.
No, we are
Gloria,
done. We are done.
she
We are
got
done.
disconnected. You are muted, yeah? You are muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, she got. Oh, I think she has a connection
Wait,
problem.
no. We just rounded off. We just rounded off. I was about to leave as well.
Dr. Gloria, I can't hear you. Wait.
You can't hear me?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I can hear
speaking.
you now. I can hear you
Okay,
now.
okay,
I'll off
okay.
the volume. I got urgent call. Okay,
Uh,
she was
okay.
disconnected. She's
No,
disconnected
no,
because
no.
I think.
We are
Ah,
done. We are done. We
okay,
just
okay,
finished. Yes.
okay, okay. Thank you so much.